Hello children, myself Shubhaya Patil Kulkarni. I am going to continue the pair of linear equations into variables. So in 3.2 exercise second main, in 3.2 exercise it is 3.2 exercise, okay, second main. On comparing the ratios A1 by A2, B1 by B2 and C1 by C2, find out whether the lines representing the following pairs of linear equations intersect at a point, are parallel, or coincident. So the linear equations are intersecting, parallel, or coincident. We have to find out. They give some three questions to you. So that is first question is 5x minus 4y plus 8 is equal to 0. 7x plus 6y minus 9 is equal to 0. They give this much. So, when they give you two linear equations into variables, you have to check whether the linear equations are intersecting, parallel or coincident. We have to write the coefficient of x a1. a1 is 5, a2 is 7. b1 value in general equation a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. The general linear equations into variables are like that. Okay? So if we compare for that, b1 value is minus 4, b2 is 6, c1 is 8, c2 is minus 9. So now, when you observe this, you come to know, you find out the ratio a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2. What do you check? So now if I take it, 5 by 7 is equal to minus 4 by 6. 2 2s are 2 3s are. So 5 by 7 is not equal to minus 2 by 3. Therefore, by observing this, we will come to know a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. If this condition satisfies, then the linear equations in two variables are intersecting. Therefore, the represent pairs of linear equations intersect at a point. Therefore, linear equations intersect at a point. Intersect at a point. What is the meaning of this? They have unique solution. They have a unique solution. Unique solution means exactly when two lines intersect at a point, they will be having exactly only one solution they will be having. They have a unique solution. So this will be that intersecting at a point. We got it. Another one. Second one is this. See now 9x plus 3y plus 12 is equal to 0. Here 18x plus 6y plus 24 is equal to 0. Now I write it easy. It will become easy now. a1 value is 9, a2 is 18 and b1 is 3 and b2 is 6. c1 is 12, c2 is 24. So now if we take a ratio, then 9 by 18 is equal to 3 by 6 is equal to 12 by 24. What do you check? 9 ones are 9 twos are, 3 ones are 3 twos are, 12 ones are 12 twos are. So here all see, by seeing the condition, we come to know here. So which condition it satisfies here? a1 by, therefore a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. Then the lines linear pair of equations are coincident here. Therefore the linear equations are coincident. Coincident means what is the many solution will be having. Okay children, now you understood? Okay, write down. Another one is there here in this main. Another question is there. I am going to drop this and I am going to do it. Copy down up to date. Okay children, copy down. Same. Second main third question now. The method is same. Just I write A1 value as 6, A2 is 2, B1 is -3, B2 is -1, C1 is 10, C2 is 9. Okay. So now you compare the ratio now. So this is 6 by 2 is equal to -3 by 1. -3 by -1. This is called 10 by 9. Okay, now see 2 3s are 2 1s are. So it becomes 3 by 1. Minus divided minus is plus only. So it is 3 by 1 is not equal to 10 by 9. Okay, so now by saying this when we come to know A1 by A2 is equal to A1 by A2. A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, but is not equal to C1 by C2. Therefore, linear equations are parallel. Linear equations, what we get in the linear equations lines are parallel to each other. Parallel. The parallel means what? Linear pair of equations are parallel. If they are parallel, then they don't have any solution. Therefore, no solution. If those two linear pair of equations are parallel, means they don't have any solution. Means no solution. Okay children, write down this much. Okay. Third way now, on comparing the ratios A1 by A2 and B1 by B2s and C1 by C2, find out whether the following pair of linear equations are consistent or inconsistent. So the conditions are there to check the same, but here the name is different, consistent or inconsistent. If they are intersecting, consistent. If they are parallel, inconsistent. So now we have to check now. Before that, you have to see the question. These two equations are not in the form of general form, because A1 express B1 into y is equal to C1 is there, but we want it here this side only. So we consider this side and we write it in the general form of linear equations in two variables. If I take it this 5 this side, it becomes -5 is equal to 0. This is 2x minus 3y minus 7 is equal to 0. Now I am taking the form of general form A1 express B1 plus C1 is equal to 0. Now you compare now. A1 is 3, A2 is 2, B1 is 2, C1 is -5. So B1 is -3, C1 is -7. So find the ratio now. So that is A1 by A2, that is 3 by 2 is equal to B1 by B2, C1 by C2. Okay, B1 by B2, C1 by C2 over here. Now if I check only 2, I come to know, see now 3 by 2 is not equal to 12. So if I compare these two, so 3 by 2 is not equal to 2 by -3. So by seeing this, I come to know only this much is enough for us. So if we check this much, A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, then the lines are, therefore, lines are intersecting. If the lines are intersecting, only one solution will be having. Only one solution. It will get only one solution. And equations are consistent. Therefore, linear equations are consistent. Equations are consistent. Children, copy down this much. So if both the lines are intersecting, then they will be having only one solution. One solution is they are consistent. Okay, children, write down. Children, I am going to continue second question now. So in the second question, once again the same method. To write it in a general form, minus 3y minus 8 is equal to 0. Take 9 this side, it becomes 4x minus 6y minus 9 is equal to 0. Then you write the coefficients now. a1, 2, b1 minus b, c1 minus a. In the same way, a2, 4, b2 minus 6, c2 minus 9. Here again, continue now. 2 ones are 2 twos are 3 ones are 3 twos are same. a1 by a2 is same, but is not equal to c1 by c2 it becomes. So 2 by 4 is equal to minus 3 by minus 6 is equal to minus 8 by minus 9. So now if I cancel 2 ones are 2 twos are 3 ones are 3 twos are minus divided by minus is plus 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 2 is equal to 8 by 9. Minus divided by minus is plus, but it is not equal. So by seeing this one we come to know what is the condition, that is it satisfies a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 but is not equal to c1 by c2. If this condition satisfies means lines are parallel. Lines are parallel means there is no solution. Lines are parallel. No solution means inconsistent. The equations are inconsistent. Therefore, equations are inconsistent. Okay? You have to read like this way. Yes. Then third question. In this third question is like this way. Third question is in this manner. That will be change numerical coefficient they have given fractions. So then write it like this way. Okay, two equations they gave like this way. 9x minus 10y is equal to 14. Now see they give fractions here. So when they give you fractions, you get confusion how to write. But you see the fraction and what is the LCM of 2 and 3? LCM of 2 and 3 6 because 2 and 3 are prime numbers. So mentally we can calculate product is nothing but LCM. So by that number you multiply all the three terms. See now the LCM of 2 and 3 is 6. So by 6 I am going to multiply all these three terms. 3 by 2 into 6x plus 5 by 3 into 6y is equal to 7 into 6. This is same as it is. So 2 ones are 2 threes are, 3 ones are 3 twos are, 3 threes are 9x plus 5 twos are 10y, 42. If I take this side it becomes now the same method. Next is the same method. 9x minus 10y minus 14 is equal to 0. So after here you have to convert them, the method is same like this way only. Afterwards you change, now this you will bring it this side, it becomes minus 42 is equal to 0. Then you write a1 9, b1 10, c1 minus 14. a2 also 9, b2 is minus 10 and c2 is minus 14. So here we are come to know 9 by 9 is 1, 10 by minus 10 is there. So this is a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. See, change now. See 9 ones are 1 by 1, 10 ones are, but 1 by 1 is not equal to 1 by minus 1. Okay, sign changes. Sign changes is no, these two are not equal. Therefore, you can write it there. After that, you will come to know if a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, lines are Lines are intersecting lines. Lines are intersecting at a point. Intersecting at a point. Then they have unique solution. That is, they have only one solution. They have one solution. They have one solution means lines equations are consistent. Therefore, equations are consistent. Okay, children, write down now. Children, fourth question. So now in fourth question, this is the given linear equations into variables. So generally we write it this term handwriting, this side handwriting, sign changes. So be careful when you are taking some numbers from equal one side to another side. You have to change the sign. Now you write down the values of A1, A2. A1 is 5, B1 is minus B, C1 is minus 10. Then A2 is minus 10, B2 is plus 6, C2 is 22. So now it will observe 5 ones are 5 twos are, but see here also 3 ones are 3 to the same it comes. So 5 by minus 10 is equal to minus 3 by 6 is equal to minus 11 by 22. See now 5 ones are 5 twos are, 3 ones are 3 twos are, 11 ones are 11 twos are. All are negative only. Plus with the minus is minus half. This is equal to minus half. Minus with the plus is also minus only. This is also minus half only. Here by saying this we will come to know. Here we will come to know. Here we will come to know that is A1 by A2 ratio is equal to B1 by B2 and this is also equal to C1 by C2. Therefore, lines are coincident. Lines are coincident. Coincident. Therefore, they have many solutions, infinitely many solutions. They have infinitely many solutions. Therefore, equations are consistent. Equations are consistent. Then another question is there in this way. That is fifth question. That is 4 by 3x plus 2y is equal to 8 and 2x plus 3y is equal to 12. Okay. So now, here only one number numerator quotient is fraction. So you can convert by multiplying all the three terms by 3. So you can multiply now 4 by 3 into 3x plus 2 into 3 into y. 8 into 3. If you are multiplying any one number by 3, you have to multiply all the three terms by 3 only. So then 3 get cancelled, it becomes 4x, 6y, 8 3s are 24. 24 you take it this side and write it in the general form. Then it becomes in this manner. This also you can change now. You can take this 12 that side, it becomes 2x plus 3y minus 12. This is equal to 0. Now you write the value A1, B1, C1. A1 value is 4, B1 is 6, C1 is minus 24. In the same way, A2 is 2, B2 is 3, C2 is minus 1. So now it's here. Now you can find out the ratio now. You can find out the ratio. That is 4 by 2 and 6 by 3. And that is equal to minus 24 divided by minus 12. Okay. See now, 2 ones are 2 twos are, 3 ones are 3 twos are, 12 ones are 12 twos are. Minus divided by minus is plus only. Here also we will come to know A1 by A2 ratio is equal to B1 by B2 ratio, and this is also equal to C1 by C2 ratio. So all these three ratios are then lines are coincident. Lines are coinciding. Coinciding lines are coincident. Therefore, they have infinitely many solutions. They have infinitely many solutions. Okay? They have infinitely many solutions. Therefore, equations are lines are. Equations are consistent. Please children, copy down and write it down in your notebook. You understood now what are the conditions we have used? If A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, the lines are intersecting and they have unique solution, they are consistent. If A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2, then the lines are coinciding lines. Lines are coincident and they have infinitely many solutions. If they have infinitely many solutions, they are consistent. Another condition is there, if A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 but it is not equal to C1 by C2, then the lines are parallel. If the lines are parallel, there is no solution. There is no solution means they are inconsistent. Equations are inconsistent. Thank you children, and practice daily and write down in your notebook.